Hi team, we're talking about chapter 3, question 2. I have created the data set for you. It is called chapter 3, practice question number 2, and it has 5 scores with a high and a low range, and you are asked to compute the inclusive and exclusive range. In almost all instances, you're going to be given the exclusive range. The inclusive range is not something that's typically used, but we'll just go ahead and compute it because the book asks us to do so. So let's start with the inclusive range. If you remember from our last chapter in our videos, we computed values, and that's all we're going to do with this one. So for this, you can go to inclusive range, data, transform, compute variable. We'll call it inclusive range. We already know the value is the high score minus the low score. And then you're going to add 1. So you can do this on your tablet, your keypad, or you can click and point. Click OK. It's going to ask me if I want to change it because I had already done it, and I do. So that's your inclusive range. Now let's do the exclusive range. Same process, transform, compute variable, give it a name, exclusive range. Again, this is what you're going to get when you ask pretty much any software program to give you the range. Clear this out, or you can just hit reset and it'll clear everything for you. And it is just the high score minus the low score. Hit OK. Minimize, and as you can see, it gives you the range, the exclusive range. These are only 1 point different. And the only time you would ever use an inclusive range is if you had a very, very small data set. Typically, it's not something you're ever going to see. It comes up in some advanced stat books, but for the most part, you just need to understand that the range is calculated by subtracting the low score from the high score. And that is called, in a specific sense, the exclusive range. But for our purposes, let's just call it the range because that's what you're going to see. This is how to do question number 2. On to the next set.